First, the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruling today that women in Wisconsin will continue to have access to abortion services. This after the court struck down the state's 1849 law that some felt banned abortion. We have team coverage on the decision and reaction from both sides of the issue. We begin with Armand Rahman for the latest on the ruling. Armand, what can you tell us?
Well, Eric, other than a law from the Scott Walker administration that bans abortion 20 weeks after fertilization, there is no sweeping abortion ban in the state of Wisconsin. Call reproductive rights advocates and even medical providers are calling this a victory that brings some much needed clarity.
Today, we celebrate this milestone.
For OBGYN Amy Domeyer, it's also the end to uncertainty that ramped up in 2022.
The Dobbs decision changed everything.
She says for the 15 months the 1849 law went into effect, her and others in the healthcare field wrestled with their ability to provide full reproductive care or protect themselves from a felony charge.
I also recall a moment on labor and delivery with a trainee who said, "We aren't really going to know where the line is until one of us goes to jail." The comment was a punch to the gut. Our profession was thrown into chaos.
The people of Wisconsin made clear that they do not support that approach. And people were devastated by what happened.
Call argued that after Roe v. Wade was overturned by the country's highest court, state laws written after Roe v. Wade would supersede any written before, including the 1849 law.
Today's decision brings clarity about what the state of the law in Wisconsin is, and that is that there is no broad, sweeping criminal abortion ban that dates back to the 19th century.
But is abortion now protected in the Wisconsin state constitution? Constitutional law expert Howard Schwaber says the court left that
unresolved
by dismissing Planned Parenthood's case on Wednesday.
You can absolutely say that this is a kind of abdication of responsibility, that it is the court's job to declare what the Constitution requires. And it is the court's job to tell the legislatures, no, you may not have this law restricting abortion. They probably have an eye on the upcoming 2026 judicial election.
For now, Domeyer says this is a victory to confidently be able to help her patients, and she says that should be guaranteed.
Today's decision reaffirms that these important health decisions should be made between a patient and their healthcare provider. Yet so many Wisconsinites still lack access.
And Attorney General Call says there are no specific plans right now to litigate any of the other abortion restrictions that are right now in the state. Eric?
All right, Armand, thank you.